Good morning. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Oh, this is the new platform.
Ah, sounds like you got a little bit of an echo.
There, is that better?
Yeah. How's the weather out there?
Below before wind chill.
Can't hear you real well.
It's 14 below before wind chill.
Well, better you than me. We're having a heat wave out here. I think it's 28.
That's what it was the other day. And then we got that brittle, bitter cold snap.
Yeah, you guys are probably out running around in shorts and t-shirts.
Right? Well, at least my son was anyway.
Nah, that doesn't surprise me. That would not surprise me. So how things been going?
Um, we're just finishing up, setting up everything for this new show, for this new platform. So now each show will have its own website, own link, and there's a chat feature and everything else. Plus, now we are on and Pandora, besides all the other platforms.
Hmm. Sorry, I haven't been one the last couple of times.
It's all good. I've been working on getting all this set up and teaching everybody how to use the new platform. And the nice thing is like with this new platform, we do have
Hmm.
physical. So if you have any trouble logging in, there's a little green box at the bottom of your screen. Click on it, they can help you.
Hmm.
So we won't be down nearly as much as we were with. We really haven't had any shows with Blog Talk. They've been down having issues.
So I'll let you know who all calls in.
Yep. So if you look at your screen, on the left side is where all the listeners are, and then on the
Well,
right
mine's at the top.
or we have a list of all the listeners that call in,
Hmm.
and then we have chat feature.
Yeah. Too bad we don't do something with Zoom.
With what?
Too bad we couldn't do something with Zoom.
We're getting one thing figure out how to get it set up. We'll have video on.
You're working on that?
Still figuring that out. We have
Wow.
a lot of different aspects of this that we haven't utilized yet because we're working on figuring it out.
Oh, cool. Hey, last time we were talking, you made mention of something you wanted to discuss, and I can't think of what it was now.
New Year's resolution.
What?
It was all about New Year's resolution
Oh,
goals.
that's right. New Year's resolution.
And today is also Martin Luther King Day, and today is also the inauguration. We got a lot.
Do you make New Year resolutions?
I don't make resolutions because I don't stick to them. I make goals this year. And I have family goals and business goals. And like one of our big family goals and more together with things that we want to do for the family.
Yeah, I stopped making New Year resolutions a long time ago.
I think resolutions are one of the biggest things that everybody breaks. You make them so you can break them.
Yep. There you go. They were made to be broken.
Well, everyone always, they're always so superficial.
Hmm.
Most of the resolutions are all superficial. Superficial.
Yeah, they're on the surface. Usually, whenever people make resolutions, they have no intention of keeping them.
Well, exactly. It's like, um, it almost reminds me of Lent. They're supposed to give something up for life. So I always laugh because most of the stuff of food I think that most New Year's resolutions revolve around weight loss. I always joke that New Year's is the Black Friday for gym.
New Year's is the Black Friday for what?
For gyms and exercise places. 'Cause they always have this big New Year's sale. Everybody joins the gym at the beginning of the year, but nobody ever goes. Go the first few times, and then that's it.
Hmm.
So back when you used to actually watch TV, all you would see around Christmas and New Year's is all the exercise places having specials and everything.
And exercise. Nuts.
And nobody follows.
So how's that make them feel? If you make a resolution and you know you're going to break it, how's that make you feel?
That's why I stopped making. But like most people, we kind of like bargain it to ourselves. That's why we keep breaking.
Hmm.
Life gets too busy.
Well, they blame it on life. Life does get busy. But if you want, they say if you want something bad enough, you'll follow through. That doesn't happen with me.
You know, New Year's New Year's resolution, this whole shit coming up. It's just the sad part is nothing changes. It's like me and my husband got into an argument the other day because he glued to his TV about the inauguration, Trump coming into office, and all these hypotheticals and how the life is going to change. And I looked at him and I'm finally like, you know what? Why is it such a big deal what president comes into our country? For the most part, with each president, our lives do not change that much.
Mm.
The last 12 years, our Congress spent so much time kissing and moaning about what the other administration did and fighting within themselves. They get nothing accomplished. And they spend more time undoing what the last president did to get anything new accomplished.
Certainly hope things change.
That's my whole hope.
Gonna watch the inauguration.
Only we're watching of it only because kids have full time work to do for it, learn how the inauguration and see the pomp and circumstance.
Are these being recorded?
Yeah,
You go on Facebook to get them. I'm just asking.
huh?
We will they go on Facebook to retrieve them to listen to them again?
Yes, they will be on face. This episode won't be because we're just figuring it out. Next week start the live act promotion and marketing of shows. Um, it'll be on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora. It'll be on every platform. And then
Cool.
also, as a host, you get access behind the scenes. Download them if you want. And then later this week, I have to show you how to access your website for the show. So you can link your own social media to the show.
Awesome.
And that way, too, you can share it and invite guests.
That'd be great.
Yeah. The first couple weeks with this platform is more just figuring it out, getting equipment set up, learning how this ins and outs, and then we'll start next week go live. And then like this footage from this show, I'll go in and edit it and split it up so that it sounds like a real
Hmm.
show.
Oh, my crazy cat. Uh, Cat's jumping all over the place there.
Something in the weather. Our cats, dogs, and the kids have all been crazy,
All been what?
just crazy,
Just crazy.
just jumping around. Night and day schedules all screwed up. Oh, I haven't had a chance to tell you. We have two new members of our family. So our parakeets that you've once in a while heard in the background,
Mm-hmm.
they laid eggs.
Uh-oh.
We have two babies. One egg hasn't had.
Nice. Sounds like you're raising the zoo.
So David told me that he wants to create his own small business, and you'll never guess in a million years what his small business
What?
is. A zoo.
uh,
He wants to create a zoo similar to what they have down in New Braunfels over by San Antonio, and it's really cool. So it's like a safari with elephants and giraffes, a bunch of animals that people have had that could take care of them and rescued,
hmm.
but they're not in cages like that. They roam free in certain areas, and you or it's kind of like a Jurassic Park where you're in like a car and you drive through.
Yeah, King's Dominion out here in Virginia had something like that whenever they opened up.
I remember so when we were, stationed out, um, we would go over to Cornwallis, which is on the edge of San Antonio, and that's where we do like all of our training,
Hmm.
camping, that. Well, that property butts up next to this wildlife reserve. So when you're camping and you're doing your training and you're sleeping in your tent, you would hear all these weird animals.
Oh, that could be a little disconcerting.
Well, kind of freaked us out at first, but what really freaked out was a buddy of mine, yeah, and he was here, joined the military here, and was getting a citizenship.
Mhm.
He would forget once in a while at night where he would hear like elephants and stuff like that. He wasn't home, but he was home.
He wasn't what?
Well, he wasn't home back home in Kenya, but yet to him it was like home.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's actually working on putting all the ideas together and creating a business plan. So one of their assignments for school is to actually put together a business plan.
And what grade's he in?
Third,
And they're already teaching him business plans. Wow, I never got into business plans until after I was out of the high school.
right? I learned it in college in my actual business course. But a lot of kids, their teens already started.
Hmm.
Think about it. Really, when we were young, we were already creating our own businesses by babysitting, watching dogs, mowing lawns.
Yeah.
We were marketing when we were flyers out. Just now, it's at a different variation.
Hey, question for you.
First,
Um, you got a blog site?
do I have a what?
Blog site?
No.
No.
I need to start a new one. Start one.
You broke up there.
I need to start one, but no, I don't have a blog yet.
Uh,
I'm creating a YouTube channel and converting it that way.
hmm.
Now that my office slash studio is almost complete,
Nice.
finally got most of the equipment I needed. The only thing left is a little bit better computer.
Good.
Like my husband's bringing insulation home, to insulate the basement better and like ceiling. So that way you don't hear the thud, 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 kids run across the floor. So I'm gonna create a bunch of stuff, go in and launching a couple of radio shows coming up. Get everything created with this really good job. We're gonna launch a new channel this spring. Had to delay the TV channel for the show because of having to change platforms.
Hmm. No, the reason why I was asking about blog, I had started a blog a long time ago, and just never really did anything with it, and finally took it down. I was thinking about starting another one.
Yeah,
You-
that's what I need to set one up. I just haven't been motivated to do it. Overwhelmed with everything.
Well, you got a lot on your plate.
Yeah, I'm gonna this year. That's actually my goal. Is I'm gonna focus less on coaching individually and focus more on being visual. So turning that book, getting that book out and create a video platform called.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What
Feedback
was
from
that? What was it?
feedback from a mic. I ended up having my phone too close to the microphone.
Oh,
So Alignable has their small business of the year nomination, and they have different um, areas. So like you could win small business of the year for your community, win it for your state, or you can win it, for country based on vote.
hmm.
Um, Last year I won it for my area.
Last year you did what?
I won small business of the year for my area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but okay, before you get super excited about it,
Okay.
realization there were 10 businesses in my area. So wasn't a lot of competition.
Wasn't a lot of competition.
There's only 10 businesses to compete with.
Hmm.
But The one excited part that I actually, um, for me, was the fact that I've gotten votes this year for it, and one of them is from the hospital in Atlanta, Georgia.
What'd you say about Georgia?
So one of the votes that I got from one of the businesses I work for was actually from the Children's Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, now can you use that in the resume?
Like, yeah, you actually when you win local business of the year, you get a press and you get a bunch of different little insignias that will go on your website, on your other stuff. Like there'll be one up for the radio show and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, you get a full whole press pass, and then I know like Newsweek and a few other press organizations that actually follow this, and so you'll get an interview in local paper, in, papers and things like that. You have a platform on Alignable. You don't do much with it, do you?
What platform?
Alignable.
Uh, Mainly because I don't know how.
Oh, I'll sit down with you one of these days when you're not busy, and I'll show you.
All right.
I love Alignable. I spend so much time networking on there. I get a lot of my referrals and my business from
How'd you know I was on Alignable?
Alignable. Because I'm connected to you on it.
See me on it?
Huh?
You can see me on it?
I am connected to you.
I didn't know that was a platform. I thought that was just something you used. What do you do
That's
with it? See, I'm not very tech savvy. Don't you know?
you betcha.
To who? What?
You said, "Don't you know?" And I said, "You betcha."
Oh yeah, yeah. You, yeah. You know I'm not tech savvy.
Hey, did you see Tim Allen's got a new show out?
Yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
Did I see the ad?
Oh no, have you watched the new show out?
No, I have not. No.
You'll like it. Like a mix between Home Improvement and what was the other show he was doing?
Uh,
It,
uh, the one with the girls.
yeah, it's a mix between those two.
Uh huh.
His wife passed away, and his daughter moved back home with him with his kids.
And she's a lawyer, or she was
He,
studying to be a lawyer.
yeah, because that's what Dad wanted, and he's trying to figure out his path. And she's got attitude issues, you know, and their banter back and forth.
And I think they're still using the same sets as Last Man Standing. That was the name of it.
Yeah, pretty close. But yeah, and then there's another new show that you're gonna actually love called Going Dutch.
Going nuts.
Going Dutch, and what it is there's a military base in the Netherlands, and it's Dennis Leary is
Oh
what.
yeah, yeah. I saw commercials for that.
Yeah, it's funny as hell. A lot of civilians won't understand it. Some of the little innuendos and jokes, like so he gets punished for they decide to mic everybody, put on body cam.
Mm-hmm.
They're in some kind of training mission, and he runs his mouth and trashes superiors. So his punishment, because you know how twisted we are, is to go to this base that is a service base known for cheese, laundry, and bowling. And the acting um, commander is all about the whole mindset and all the whoopty doo crap. And it happens to his daughter that he has here. So that's punishment. And one of the soldiers, so soldiers are on bikes and just, I mean, it's not like a military base you've ever seen. It's like the new hippie base. And so one of the guys ended up being so big that he had to go buy a costume for his uniform. Hair down past his shoulders, and would never cut it as a code. And no one salutes him when he gets on base. He's trying hard not to freak out. Yeah, it's the best I've seen as like a comedy military show in a while.
Mm-hmm.
My husband was watching it with me. He's looking at it. Oh, I get it. Kind of dumb. As I'm rolling in laughter because he understands.
And you see this down at the bottom? Well, at least at the bottom of mine it says Ava joined the room.
Yep.
Hello, Ava.
And I think she left.
Huh?
I think she left.
Well, I don't know. Mine still says join the room, so I don't know. If she left, she left. If not, I hope she comes back.
Yeah. So
Uh,
people are complaining about the show being disrespectful, yada yada yada.
mm-hmm.
One of the guys puts on there. So 3 episodes in, and I love it. For those who are commenting about being disrespectful to the military, I'm active duty 14 years in county, and I'm not at all offended. Show preview to a few work friends and other active military duty members who also were enthusiastic about watching the show. Usually, big turnoff for me is most military shows and movies where the uniform discrepancies. But the show nails it for the most part. The comedy is fun and brings back to the other Fox shows Enlisted, which Enlisted was a good show too. I missed that one.
Hmm.
It's kind of like a mix between like Sergeant Bilko and Mikhail Satan.
Oh man, Sergeant Bilko. Yeah, back in the 50s, man, there was all kinds of military shows like No Time for Sergeants,
Yeah,
Sergeant Bilko. There's a whole handful of them.
you know, one of my favorite military, well, the movie was Ensign Palmer, and that was old World War II, Burl
Hmm.
Ives.
Yeah.
I like those old, or I like those comedy movies and shows.
Yep. So, so did I. I still do.
Yeah, they're entertaining if you understand them. I'm just hoping because people are uh, sensitive. And this is where I struggle with a lot of things. There's billions have to talk about things that they know nothing about. You know, last week on one of the shows, we were talking about that, about, you know, oh, it was about women like that, the women in the military and women in combat.
Oh
And how
yeah.
most people who have think they have an opinion have either never served a day in their life or are men who have never served.
Yeah.
And you know how women need to be wherever and do whatever. And they're all for women on front lines of combat. And all I keep thinking, I kept saying is that, you know what? If you want an opinion, join the military. And then you can decide for yourself.
That's old Victorian thinking. You know that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I truly believe this whole equality, women's rights, and all this crap is just going too far.
Yeah, well, they say it's not gone far enough, but
Well, you know, there was an interview with the CEO of Walmart or the president of Walmart, and they're doing away with the DEI movement, the gender equality, yada yada crap.
uh
And do you know why that movement moved as fast as it did? This is where I got offended in it. I did not know this until Walmart talked about it. They lumped the veterans into the DEI movement.
uh
We are a demographic in the DEI movement.
hmm.
which is why it got supported so fast and pushed so fast.
Hmm. Well, somebody's not trying to resurrect that, are they? Haven't
Yes
heard.
and yeah, are because they're losing ground. Especially with this whole pronoun crap.
Hmm.
And if Walmart drops it, a lot of other businesses will do it too.
Mm.
I've gotten a lot of heat because I don't teach my kids their pronouns, and I go, "Why? They're a boy. It's a he." I have two special kids. They have a hard enough time getting boy and girl right just normally. There's no way in hell I'm going to confuse them with it. My kids learned to read from Nick and Jane. That's the Bible. I actually have the old Dick and Jane school bus from back in the day when that was the one room schoolhouse book. I got them at a garage sale, and that's how my kids learn to read. Now, the semi problem to that is my kids can now read, and when I spell, look, they know it. When I'm spelling, so I can't talk the code anymore, and my husband's not smart enough to remember and retain the phonetic alphabet. Trying to have a discussion with him without the kids knowing about what we were going to do for family time next week. If we were going to go get a McDonald's, it's their once a month treat.
Hmm.
And I was spelling it in phonetics, and he's looking at me and looking at me. Take a pencil and write it down. And my son goes, "For God's sake, Dad, talking about going to McDonald's next week." And I like, "This mom talks like this all the time. How do you not figure it out?" And I lost it. I was laughing so hard I walked away. I'm like, "Oh my God." Then he looks at me and he comes to me and goes, "Mom, no matter how you figure it out and try to figure out a new language, you do realize A, apple, A, alpha. So any word, we know A is all. It's not rocket science. The word is the letter you're talking about, Mom." He goes, "If you want to be confusing, learn Pig Latin." Oh God, no. If Dad can't learn the phonetic alphabet, we're not going Pig Latin.
Oh yeah. The word is the bird, or the bird is the word.
I need dumb kids. I really do.
There's something.
Smart kids have time trying to outsmart smart.
Well, if you want the truth, just ask the kid.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, tell me about it. I guess
So
truth isn't bad though.
no, the bad part gets to be sometimes when it's unfiltered. They're still learning how to filter.
Yeah, you got to put a filter on it. Don't coat it, but you got to filter how you gonna say it. And some people just don't know anything about filters.
No. So today at noon, we are gonna do in tradition heroes and bring you back and optimize my life is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And we're going to talk about Martin Luther King. Yes, we're going to graze on the I Have a Dream speech and all this other stuff, but we're going to talk more about the things that aren't as commonly known about him and what his driving force was in childhood to be the person he is now, or was.
Cool.
The man behind the legend. With hopes that we can help start unifying the country and stop being so under attack.
Hmm. Still there?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's coming up at noon. And tomorrow will be our first actual live show of travel and talking about travel, how it benefits for mental and physical health, but also there's so many travel agency companies out there. We're going to talk a little bit about how being a travel agent with using Search 365 to become a travel agent is economical but also easier,
Hmm.
and how you can use it to just get residual income, and how in their package deals it, you can get specified training in any different area, from carnival cruises to steamboat trains to being a travel agent in historical sites if you want to specialize.
Cool.
Including special needs travel, and that's all coming up this week.
Awesome.
So as we are out of time for today, we will be live next Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, and it is Wake Up with Reveille, and we're going to talk about what?
Oh, let's just talk about bugs and who we really are.
Ooh, I like that one. I'm still figuring that one out.
I'm still figuring that out.
I've came to the conclusion over the holiday break and over the fall because so many people focus on trying to figure out who they are. I decided to sit and figure out who I'm not. So from different hair colors to different things, I figured it was easier to figure out what I didn't like to figure out what I liked and played process of elimination.
Mhm. Because I was thinking about um, who who I am really. I got to thinking, if I had to describe myself to somebody else in one word, what would that word be?
Hmm.
That's food for thought for next week.
Only one word?
One word.
Oh, God. I'm a girl. You know how hard it is to say just one word?
Yeah.
It took me 5 years to figure out a title for myself and my business.
Heck, I'm still thinking about that. I'm 71. I'm still thinking, trying to figure that one out.
Well, you know the great thing about AI right now? You
What?
could put all your characteristics, all your stuff in there and have them come up with one word.
No, but I want the audience to think about without AI, they had to describe themselves. What word would that be? Well, I know some are going to use AI anyway, but whatever.
I got one. Ingenious.
Insidious?
Ingenious.
What?
That covers everything from being a pain in the ass to being creative.
Okay.
Now it'll be harder to come up with one word that explains it without having to explain it. Did it lose you?
Uh
Nope, you're breaking up a little bit.
oh. To ask you, whenever somebody joins the room, what or do they call in or
So we have an app that you can download to join and listen, or you can go online and join and listen. We're, they don't have the capabilities of the phone part yet. I'm working on setting that up separately.
okay?
Yeah, there's an app you can download from Podbean to listen and join. So you could do the shows from your phone or from the computer.
Yeah, I downloaded the app and found your email. What was it? A Podbean?
Yep.
Gonna help me with alignable.
Yep. We will teach you technology yet. Hey, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time. Yep, you got a point there. Baby steps, I guess.
Crawl before you walk.
That's it.
So have a good day. Have a good night. And we'll see you back here next Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time with Wake Up with Revelry. Bye for now.
Sounds like a plan. Have a
And
good
join
one, guys.
and join us at noon for Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Woohoo!